Yo, 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 what's up, good people? Thank you, YouTube, for just rocking with Ghost Feed Network.
Yes.
What up, D? How you doing?
Great. We just have had a nice pod, real quick about the X-Men, how we were
Yeah,
excited, how things were going. It made me think about 10, well, 5 episodes ago, how we used to feel about Ninja. And
yeah,
now we are
yeah,
here.
yes. We were here.
Episode 10?
Um, it's funny because Jasmine had had commented and was like, "Yo, y'all make me not even want to watch this show right now."
Wow, when was that?
After the last pod we put out, I was like, "Nah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it because it starts off amazing." So the last episode ends with Kai and Hegon fighting it out in their mecha suits,
Facts.
and we see them throw a punch that kind of explodes the mecha suits. So they're just regular people again,
Yes.
and we actually get to see their hidden power for real.
Did we see all of them, though? Because now I'm a little confused with something.
Okay, so I think what we seen in the earlier episodes from Hegon are just techniques.
Mm,
But
I
the
like that.
real hidden power that they couldn't tell each other was the stuff that we seen in this battle.
You know what? I can rock with that, but I still think Hegon has one more thing he hasn't done. Hey,
I
here's my. I still think he has one because
I do too.
Zai thought that he was going to use. You can uh, regenerate yourself, bring yourself back to life all you want to, which was his wife's thing. So
Right,
apparently, you can pass on techniques. If you learned them, like you've seen that he passed on to Emma, was the technique of like, and that's what he would use to revive
right.
Hegon. Remember we mentioned the conversation about Zai and the whole. I said that it's something with the peripheral, like he's out of sight and it comes out and stabs him. This man moves like lightning.
Yeah,
And I can't lie, it was this the battle was actually better than the previous episodes,
yes.
but it still didn't hit. It
It
didn't hit me like
didn't.
that.
It didn't. But I feel like it's not completely done yet.
Okay.
I feel like it's not completely done yet. I almost feel like because before I was like, okay, something's gonna happen, and some way, somehow, these two are gonna end up fighting side by side.
Zai's like a lost puppy, bro.
Right now, yes. I think that battle with Hegon and how almost Hegon was like, "Yo, I'm not really trying to fight you, but I'm not just gonna lose." He was like, "I'm." He basically Hegon is like, "I don't want to fight you because it has nothing to do with you."
Yes.
And Zai's still stuck on, "Yo, I'm down for the cause because that's what we said we was rocking with."
But they try to get Zai to go with them. And Zai pretty much shows the importance of the past story of Zai was being abused and homeless. So the
Right,
ninja culture gave him a sense of purpose, and that is all he ever wanted. So
right,
to go against that is like almost going against what he had. So
right.
that
So it
explains
was
why.
almost like they was forming almost like a family with Hegon, his wife, and Zai.
Yep.
And when they was like, "All right, yo, we leaving," he was like, "Wait, but this is basically like if the ninjas didn't come get me and bring me in, we wasn't going to be a thing." So it's
No.
almost like he was loyal to the first thing that happened, and they like made a play on what he was trying to say when they first made their pact. He was like, "Yo, like I'm trying to see new horizons. Like, can I see that with y'all?"
Facts. I
And
just.
it was like, yeah,
Mhm.
Zai in his mind is thinking about the ninja world, new horizons, like tearing people up, like and then when they left, they like, yo, this is still part of the new horizons that we said we gonna see. When Zai was thinking like, yo, like y'all said y'all was going to show me New Horizons, but y'all leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like twofold. It was like it could have been New Horizons and the ninja thing if they still kept straight. But
So
then when they separated, it was like, yo, it's still New Horizons out here you don't even know about.
even when he's mentioning how his wife felt that if Zai were to see the sun.
I think that's what really messed Zai up.
So let's go back to episode one. Let's go back to episode one. The fight scene that happened was episode one, episode two when they got killed, and we seen
One,
we seen a shadowette like basically inside the car. That was
right,
Zai. Zai did not go in there. I now think because of that very purpose, he didn't want to see the child. Because if he would have saw the child, he would have went against what he actually was ordered to do, was to
right,
take them out. So he never literally like I think that this episode right now he's crushed because he's realized that that could actually redirect my life and it could have been something outside of here.
right,
Now the fight, now the senses when he got like basically tones in all the senses to be able to even counter Zai's thunder.
bro.
That
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 was
was
serious.
sick. That was sick. I
That
yeah.
was serious. Like it was almost like he was at peace in the battle.
Yo, great, great. Yes, yes.
So that was insane because he was like, "Oh, all right, here he comes." Like, here you go. I'm gonna hit him here. Like it was so crazy to see and it's almost like they was given these powers
Hmm.
to counteract each other. Because you think you got Higon being more in a
Yo.
peaceful state in his mode, and Zai being more the thunderous storm, like wild. Like it's almost like it was made that like counteract.
All right, so yo, stay on that point. Stay on that point. So I always thought this in my head. The head ninjas gave granted them that power and
Right.
said you cannot tell each other about the power.
Right.
But how do you select it?
I guess just off of okay, so I would say it's off of their personalities
Okay,
because you seen when they gave us the little bit that they gave us in the backstory of him, Egon was always level headed.
yeah,
Zai was always the oh I went through this, so now I'm dishing it back tenfold.
true. But it makes me feel like the leaders have those arts as well, or a counter to other arts because they know what art they gave them.
I feel like they do
Mm-hmm.
one on one.
Ooh, so they team up. They're not going to do both. I got you. I'm with you.
Right.
I'm
That's
with
why I
you.
feel like Zai and Hegon can still end up fighting side by side.
So we see the almost the I don't want to fight you type fight, half-hearted. Sword goes through my chest. The tattoo on the back showing that the team unity was always a part of it, and it
Right.
messed with Zai. Zai's head's so fragile with everything's
Right.
going on. We hear about the backstory of the child, and you see Zai break down more. But then overall, you see Higan won the fight.
Yeah.
Higan won the fight. It was over. And then we get jump into where they're kind of still in this cave. They're doing their own separate thing. Higan says, I'm not stopping until everyone dies. And then we
Right.
jump to the other scene and we get the good old scientists. We were wrong, bro. We were wrong.
Yes. Shorty played her role extremely well.
And she had me thinking she actually executed this man.
She played her role extremely well on both sides.
Yes.
So we find out Shorty is a ninja plant this
Mm-hmm.
whole time just to save him so they could get what they wanted to do. Because
Yep.
obviously their whole plan was to steal this guy's tech
Mm-hmm.
so they can make it their own and then get rid of him. And it was like, yo, basically they told her we need you to keep him safe until our mission is done.
And he's not dumb to the whole thing because he was hip to the game. He already had cameras, he had spies. He knew what the plan was, and he's a tech guy. Of course, he's going to have recordings of everything.
Right. So he was like, "Oh, you think you can steal my stuff and just go about your way?"
Yeah.
But he don't know that Shorty was a plant.
what's really crazy about the whole plan thing is that he tried to send people to take the head dude out. He was already ahead of the game.
Right.
So maybe he had something with the cameras or something happening because he was already in the car away from the entire scene.
Right.
So it made me feel like whatever he was watching was old footage.
Yes. I feel like it was old footage because, I mean, you seen, like, even in the recording, I don't even think the tech guy noticed it, but you seen when he was, after he got done talking about them making their own suits, he kind of looked up at the statue and then looked away. And the statue was the eye, the camera was the eye. So he like looked up at it, but then he looked away from it. So he knew it was there.
I just thought of something, bro.
What's up?
I just thought of something, bro. What the head ninjas guy power is time? What if he has the ability to freeze you in a state of you looking at something? Because first of all, he's been ahead of the game the entire time. He's always been ahead of the game. He's always made moves like chess moves before people could react. There's a whole thing of ninja people. He was always ahead of it. Why can't
Yeah.
Zai beat him? I feel like he has the ability to either make you think you're seeing something that's not really there, or it's just time. Because for him to bounce over there and for the person still to think they're inside that particular mode,
Okay. So the only rebuttal I would have for that. All right. So when they're meeting up in the building with the plant, the tech guy, and the group of ninjas,
yeah,
and basically when they announced that she was a plant, he was like, "All right, let's see if you can, how well you can continue to do your mission."
yeah.
So that was almost like testing her, like, "Yo, are you rocking with us, or did you flip and go with him?"
When she took homeboy and threw that man out the
Right.
freaking
She
window,
just tossed my man out the window. But I feel like if he was so far ahead of everybody and controlled time, would he have seen that coming? And
unless
would
there's
he
a,
have stopped it from happening?
I'm with you on that. The only
Because
thing I,
after she tosses him out, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "Yo, that's she it."
that dude,
I was like, "He's done for." But then you see the helicopter come up, and he's hanging off the helicopter, and you
I,
see them walking toward her.
I think there's a time limit on how often they can use their secret art. So if he just used it for the video, I'm not sure if he can use it again right away. Because in the prior incidents, even when he got was going through his secret art, it's like it does so much on his body that they
Yeah,
can't do it all the time. So if he just did it to get out of the bomb thing with the actual scientists, which is crazy with him on the back with the gun trying to shoot at the same time that he is the other girl's bodyguard is smacking people, was cool seeing. If it is true and it's a time restraint, then he couldn't use it again at that
okay,
point. It's just my theory of that. So when she threw Homeboy out, and then I guess the next episode we're gonna see her versus the head ninja. I'm expecting because we didn't see her die. We didn't hear any
right. We didn't
gunshots.
see her die, so I don't know if they're just gonna make it to the point where they assume that they got her
Yeah,
and just move on because it seemed like they kind of rushed through stuff.
yeah.
So I don't know if they're gonna do that, but like I said, I still feel like Zai and Higon are not done because it almost looked like Zai or Higon was. They were both at the end of the episode. They was both still in like that cave setting.
Yep.
Egon was sitting there like damaged, but it looked like that doctor guy came back.
We see how Zai also was face was scarred for punishment for them leaving. So that's why he's wearing the mask.
Right.
And I don't remember the other two head ninjas dying. So where are they?
Which one?
The one that actually gave the scar. It was
Oh,
three. It was three of them.
so I don't know. I feel like that's just another backstory that they not showing.
Are we gonna get a season two, bro?
I
Of
don't think so.
Zai and Egon basically going around getting revenge.
I
Because
don't.
now they have the cliffhanger now with the scientists now being not a part of it. He has to regroup. He has to go somewhere. So is
Yeah,
that all gonna wrap up within the one episode, two episodes?
because I mean, you still got the cop that's out there, and the other
No, Cop got
got.
arrested at the end. He got arrested at the end. He had the picture of, and he had a flashback where Emma's fingerprints were on there when she said that you may be able to use this. Like she knew she was going to die
Yeah,
because she gave the picture, and he was able to extract the fingerprints to get access to the data. And you saw him geeking out, being able to like get all the data out, and they're in two different trucks. So they were in the original Emma truck, and that's when the cops went after the feds went after that truck, and he was arrested. And then you see the other guy in another truck, and almost looked like there were foreigners in there, and then he
yeah.
was just in there geeking out. So I think he's going to expose all the data, get things out, because the computer guy right now, he's trying to fend for his life, trying to regroup. He's not paying attention.
That's why I feel like even though he got away,
Yeah,
they might not bring it into a next season because if the guy that used to work for him puts everything out, then his game is pretty much done.
that's true. That is true. And
Even
then
though the
where's
cop got arrested, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of messes up that storyline unless he gets far away quick enough. But what is he actually going to do by himself?
he has no muscle. He has
Right.
none of that stuff. So
He has no muscle, no equipment.
I don't, bro. This episode was kind of like it was good, but also it's kind of like, all right, it's gonna sound bad when I say this. I don't think, no matter how much of a banger the last episode can be, this series can go over 8 out of 10 for me. I feel like 8 out of 10 is its peak now because of the
Yeah.
mid
Yeah, definitely.
episodes.
Definitely is. Like,
It was 10 out of 10 at first, but I feel like it is watered down a little bit. So I think the mecha fight scenes kind of threw it off a little bit. If it was all hand to hand combat like it was, I think it's a better
like
chance.
I was even cool with the mecha stuff, but they just brought it in way too fast.
Yeah, I think
Like
8 out of 10 is a ceiling. It really is. It's still good. It's still really good, but I just don't
yeah,
think it's like this is the best of all time anymore. So next episode, we're gonna see the conclusion. How many episodes are left? Is it two?
I think it's just this next one.
That's it.
I think it was supposed to be 12 episodes total this season. So this is 11 that we're going over. So the next one will be the
Wow,
last one for the season.
that's crazy. That's gonna conclude and be over with just like that.
Right. I
Well,
mean, unless
everybody,
I mean the only way I can see him spinning it is if if Hegon tries to go up against the head ninja, and like you said, the other two ninjas that helped scar Zai is there, so Hegon can't finish what he wanted to or finish what he wanted to do. But the second season would have to be him and Zai against the Ninja Clan, and those three head people being the main enemy. I mean, you can try to play and bring the tech guy back in because now the Ninja Clan has the mecha technology,
yes.
so you can maybe flip it. Maybe you can have the girl survive since they didn't show if she died or not, and maybe he try to like rebuild and basically take the role of Emma.
Okay.
So it would be Zai, Egon, the tech guy, and the girl against the Ninja Clan since they took his tech.
Okay,
But
I'm with you. I feel like
he would have to come back as almost like a character in disguise. So he would have to start the second season like Egon did this season.
and
Like he can't go back as that tech guy.
everything you just said makes it more apparent that it needs to be one season. and that's it. It needs to
right?
be
Because
over
you're
after
you're
this.
you're like everything that I said was me pulling to try to make this
Yeah,
happen.
it has to end. It has to end by the
Yeah,
sword. It has to be
because
over.
they rushed everything.
Damn it, they
Like
rushed
if they
everything.
had dragged it on, like if they had did more of the backstories of who was in this five that started the mecha group, like they could have then went back and did all that
Yeah,
because it would have showed like we seen that Zai was still rocking with Hegon and them. That's why he got scarred up because he wouldn't tell them. So you could see how they
damn.
could have got back together, but they they rushed it so much that it didn't give like substance to the story.
Well, fans, you still with us? Comment below. Let us know how you feel about things. It's been refreshing to have a different kind of anime, but also
Yeah,
as you watch animes and you start doing podcasts, and everything else, you realize like not every episode's gonna be fire. There's
it
some
brings
spots.
out the juices, the it brings out the creative juices because I'm gonna just do it again. Like
Yo,
even though Ninja Taimoi might have let you down from a 10 to 10, 8 being the most it can go, but just doing that and doing these podcasts, we see what we like, we see what we don't like,
yeah, you
which
bugging with the
leads us to
juices.
what we creating.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't we go there. Stop it. We're not going there. We are not
Leads
going
us
there.
to what we're creating.
You a fool, bro. You are a fool.
I'm just saying, Ghost V is going to take over. Is going to take over.
Oh, people, yo, if you're watching this video, if you are a artist and you like to draw, if you're interested in making comic books, let us know.
Yes,
Let us know.
we have storylines of storylines of storylines.
We have a lot. We have a lot, and we're just looking for people that want to work and keep growing. We have a meeting what next week or 2 weeks from now?
Uh,
May 11th
two
is
weekends. Two
yeah.
weekends.
So we're meeting up to think about more ideas, to do things, to put out more content.
You never know. You might just get a video of us in the spot chilling. You
Yeah,
never
cause
know.
yo, that's gonna be a fun day of just us organizing. Matter of fact, people comment below. Let us know how you feel about the show. Let us know how you feel about how we do things, and let us know if you want to collab and do other videos. Because we are definitely game to do a bunch of different things. Once we conclude X Men and Ninja, we have a couple other shows we're gonna get into, like the My Heroes. We're gonna dabble back in some of the live action shows that we haven't got a chance to really get to.
Bro,
My semester is almost over, so I have a little more time moving forward. So it's gonna be
I'm
fun.
excited for you to watch this Blue Lock.
Yeah, yo, I keep hearing about it, bro. I can't wait. Like this, like I tell you, I got 2 weeks of no class and just be able to work and come home. Like I can't wait. And then I have to go back to they're trying to push the summer classes on me to get everything done. So I'll have a year left and I'll be done with school.
Got you.
But these next 2 weeks, I'm locked into any show you want to watch and just get everything done. I'm ready. I am so ready.
Yo,
But yo, peace and love. Thank y'all so much for your time.
peace.
Until next time, y'all.
Oh yeah, we out. Just like he gone in them.
Oh,